first of all, sorry if I'll try to keep my mic muted when I'm not talking because I think with the setup I have right now, it's a little echoey. And second off, I won't be able to do the spreadsheet today because I've got really bad internet right now. I can barely keep the 2 windows I have open because I'm using my hotspot.
All right.
I'm sorry about that. I think I gave you a heads up last week that it was going to be that way. Just I'm on vacation right now, so I'm like playing on a laptop and my mobile hotspot. So
No worries. I might be redoing the party information sheet soon anyway. I have a pretty neat template. Who are we missing? Quentin?
looks like it.
Alright, well, we can probably... Well, I'll give him a few minutes, it's fine. Just still kind of setting things up anyway. Whose bag of holding is all this stuff on the first page in? Just out of curiosity. Because it's marked as bag of holding. Is this all in one bag of holding?
I'm guessing.
Alright. I'm just curious. I might have to check the weight on this later and see if it's going to explode. But I don't think it is. The half plate is the heaviest thing in here.
Like explode as in get destroyed or just all the stuff fall everywhere?
Yeah, if a bag of holding gets more than 500 pounds in it, it blows up and empties all its contents into the, what's it called? Not ethereal, but the other plane, astral. So you gotta keep an eye
that's
on
good
your...
because we've still got that fireball bomb somewhere in there.
Yeah. Alright, well,
That would be horrible.
Welcome,
Yeah.
everyone. We are, get started here. So we are on No One's Business, session 87, The Secrets of Isik. Why don't we... Well, it looks like no one. It is your turn for scribe duty. Can you do that today?
Yeah, I can do it.
Alright, awesome. We have, well, Charlie said he was not able to do quartermaster. Patchwork, could you do that for today?
I thought we said that I wouldn't because it was my turn before the last person did it. Because one time I volunteered, then it was another person, and now it's me again?
Well, it's during Charlie's turn, but he said he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I just need someone to fill in for me just for one week.
Right.
I can do the rest.
I can fill in for you.
Yeah,
we
that's
can
what I
count
mean.
it. we can count it as you.
And if you want, when it's actually your turn, I can take a day or a week for you as well.
If I'm not feeling well one day, maybe, but yeah, I'll just. Yeah.
Alright,
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Charlie. Alright, so Patchwork is gonna take over just for today. And Kai, looks like you were the previous scribe. Would you be willing to give us a recap of the events of last time?
Sure. We continued our rest at Zutan's house, but Rolt sent his peacock familiar thing to go speak with the Wraiths. We did a long rest. The peacock went back to the Wraiths, but they were in battle with the Iron Ghouls. So we went to help them out. We defeated that. And then we spoke to the Queen. I can't remember her name. Dinara, the Blade Queen, who started flirting with Rolt, but Rolt is like, in a monogamous relationship with his patron. So I think Charlie's going out on a date with her instead. Then I kind of lost interest and stopped listening. And then my zombie tried to kill Carl, or turn Carl, but then Goody Goody Two Shoes found out, and Charlie healed him.
Yeah, and that's about where we left off. There was a bit of a disagreement as to, what the laborers of the party should be used for. Whether they should be zombie, bait, or just left human. So we are back to the Isik fountain underneath, in the lair of Dinara. It is currently the 23rd of winter at 4:30 p.m. I think the group wanted to pass a day. Is that right?
Yes.
We're trying to pass some time. So as for what the group's currently working on, I believe you're seeking out Blackwater, although I don't see a quest for it here. I see all the side quests. So yeah, I think the group is looking for Blackwater. You all, or some of you, are worried about the condition of Blackwater's mercenaries, people like Lyra and some of the people working for him, because you had found out that he might be inhabited by some kind of dark being. Though honestly, I'm not sure what is your guys' goal right now. Is it to find Blackwater and possibly save the mercenaries? Is it more to get into the vault? What are you trying to do?
I know Charlie has a great interest in stopping Blackwater because he swore vengeance against him. He thinks he's evil and he needs to be stopped. But as for the rest of the group's total motivation, I'm not exactly sure.
I kind of have a vendetta against Carl, so I want to turn him.
Carl, the laborer. All right, fair enough. I'll put a quest in for that.
Carl hasn't intentionally got an arch enemy.
Turn Carl into a zombie has been added to the quest list.
I don't want anybody else. I just want Carl.
Just zooming in on that one laborer. How dare him. All right. So yeah, the group is currently within the base of the sword wraiths, who seem to be the former guards of the city before this horrible ritual turned everyone into monsters. But yeah, at least some of them seem to have kept their humanity. So we're
And
past.
I had agreed. Well, I
Mhm.
had agreed before before the end of the day, I would go see Queen Denara.
Yes. So I believe right now I have to bring some people in from the background. Or a person. That would be no one / Elise. Alright. Are you able to see all right? Yeah, you should have your dark vision. Elise? Are you there?
She's muted.
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, you stepped away.
Wait.
Can you see okay on the map?
Just checking. Yeah, I can see.
Alright. So I'm gonna continue to pass time until you get your full rest, possibly. Let me know if anyone's doing anything as time is passing.
Keeping an eye on this boar zombie thing.
Keeping an eye on your camp. Make sure the creature is kept away from the laborers for now. Alright, so you are able to pass time. So the evening would pass. So make sure you pay your camp. The 8 gold and 4, 5. Well, 8 gold, 2 silver. So that would be you patchwork. I guess just take it out of the party treasury.
Yeah, sorry, how much was that?
8 gold, 2 silver. Gold pieces. So it is now the next day, the 24th of winter at 8 a.m. What do you want to do?
Question. Should I look at the number or the amount on this table?
What do you mean? On the
It says weight, number, total weight, value, amount, and currency. And I don't know if
I think it's
number or amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number, I believe, is the number of gold pieces.
Okay, 8 gold and sorry, how much silver?
2 silver. Do you have 911 gold bars? I don't think that's correct.
I think we have.
Where did you
Yeah.
get that much gold?
Well, Blackwater, we gave him one of the things. One of the 3 things.
That's no, that's definitely not correct. Because he doesn't even have that much money. Like, you're talking about 91,000 gold pieces.
No, I think it was supposed to be 12,000 gold pieces from memory. So I think there's just an
And
extra.
It should be 11 then.
Okay, maybe someone hit a 9 or something. I'm gonna change that to 11. That makes more sense. I was looking at them like, wait, you guys are the richest party in all of my groups if you have that many gold bars. And I'm pretty sure you haven't gotten to the higher level treasures yet. Alright. That's a little error there. Alright, so you pay your camp. Day has passed. Make sure you feed yourselves. So everyone just minus a ration. And it is the next day. What do you want to do?
So we get a long rest.
Yes, you would get a long rest. As long as you ate, you
Um,
would get your long rest.
Was I supposed to go to Queen Danara before we?
Oh, right. There was going to
take
be
a
a
long rest,
scene
or?
during the evening. So let's do that. We'll say in the evening, you are in here with Queen Dinara. Without we don't need the fungus monster on the map. We'll just say he's there. So she would say, basically, at first she would start talking to you about your order, asking you to tell her stories of things you've encountered. Would you have any problem doing that?
No, not really. And just for your information, I have started with some of the stuff we talked about, a clean rewrite of my backstory that I'll send you. I'll probably do it after this session, actually.
All right, that's
So, I might tell her some of that stuff, even though I haven't sent it to you yet, as long as you're cool with that.
Yeah, I just have to look it over. Give me a, I guess, performance check. Your storytelling
right.
for her, unless there's another skill you want to use.
Nah, performance is pretty good.
I'd say performance. Yeah, probably performance, because it wouldn't be as much persuasion. It'd be more storytelling. Okay. So she would ask you, as we were kind of talking about a little before, this obsession with vengeance. I'm just wondering, what will you do once all the vengeance you wish to inflict is complete? What's next?
I'm not sure what's next. I mean, this is my whole purpose in life, really. I mean, it's the only way I know how to help people, and it's the only way that I know to pay penance for my own sins.
She says, and it brings you happiness to be doing this?
No. Some sort of peace, maybe, but I would never say happiness.
I can sort of understand where you're coming from. There's not much left for me in this existence. I feel like all I can do now is help safeguard my city and maybe make it a little bit better with the help of my followers. There's not much else beyond that. So in this we are the same. Says, I'm sorry, I know it's strange to be the companion of one such as me, but I do appreciate the company. I haven't had anyone to speak to in a long time.
I understand it. It can be hard being alone for a long time. If I hadn't found the group that I was with, I'm not sure if I would be as in a good state of mind as I am currently. It can be dangerous to be alone for so long.
You have no idea. And what are your feelings on creatures like me? Things that have become undead but still possess a semblance of humanity. Do you think I am an abomination?
I see you as a victim of something horrible. I do wonder though, would it be possible to, this might sound morbid, but just take your own unlife and pass on into the next state of existence?
Give me a persuasion check. Well, not for me to do personally, but destruction is certainly an option. Though I would not pass on. I'm a corrupt being at this point. My soul would have no place within any type of afterlife. A destruction now would just mean an end. I would just cease to be. says it's the fate of all the undead. Any soul that is corrupt and stuck within this plane, generally speaking, cannot pass on unless it is cleansed. And I don't know if there's any hope for that with me. She says, I've
Well,
thought about ordering one of my troops to cut me down, but I don't think my end would be best for the city. At least not now. I don't have the luxury of rest.
I understand. And I don't blame you. Perhaps there is redemption if you can help us cleanse this city and rid it of all the dark magic that inhabits it.
If that truly is your goal, then you will have me and my people as an ally. I know that many of the living would just wish for our total eradication, but you seem to be a little bit more willing to understand what we're going through. You've spoken to us. You haven't just outright tried to attack us like others have.
Yeah, to be fair, I was a little bit skeptical that talking with you would result in any sort of relationship or team, any sort of cooperation. But I'm glad that me and my group chose to try communication first.
Well, I can't blame you for that. If I were in your position, I don't know if I would have even given someone like me a chance, especially back when I was living. But know that I appreciate it. And she kind of gives you a smile. She says, I think we can be allies, though for now I'll just settle for the distraction of having a companion with me. So I was gonna pass some more time, but she would seem to want to be more romantic. Would that be something your character would do, or kind of, shy away from?
Probably just like probably nothing physical, Just I'd stay with her for the night and have dinner or whatever and keep talking to her. But probably not anything physical.
Okay, so you sort of reject her advances of, like, being romantic, basically.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage. She seems a little bit hurt by this. Alright, well. So, yeah, like I said, you can kind of sense that she is a little bit upset by it, but she kind of accepts it. So the evening, as I said, would pass. You pay your camp, and you would all wake up in the morning fully rested. And in the
Awesome.
morning, Dinara would once again thank you all and say you are welcome to use my areas as a place of rest. The market is defended by the sword wraiths, the old guard of Isik that did not lose their intelligence or humanity. So feel free to come here as needed. And if you do wish to get underneath the keep, you would just have to follow the western halls. But be warned, that area is dangerous. We do have ghoul attacks on our tunnels here from time to time, so I assume they're still all over the place. You might have to clear out some of them if you use that path. I have heard there are other ways to sneak into the keep, but I don't know much about those. So what does the group want to do?
Thank you very much for all your help.
Says you as well, Elise. Good luck to you. I'll say you guys kind of met in the background. Did you want to talk to her at all, Elise? Because I know you're more of a social
No.
character and you weren't here.
I'm good.
Okay.
Sounds like the group succeeded at what I wanted to do. So
Yeah, your paladin took on the face roll while you were away. All right, so yeah, what does the group want to do?
shall we head off?
Yeah, I would suggest going to you said the west tunnels, right?
So yeah, the west tunnels will probably require clearing if you go that route, and are more dangerous. Did this group learn about the alternate way in?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
there
We
was
got-
one
Well, there
across
was the
the
Yeah,
lake.
the water.
Okay, so you do
There's
know
one
about
in
the
the lake.
secret
Hold on.
entrance.
Yeah.
Which is could be less dangerous, but would require more stealth.
Personally, I would rather have a direct path from this place to where we think Galen is where their group is. Personally, so I would be willing to like clear out stuff to do that.
Through the tunnels? Alright.
Sorry, what was
That's
the
my vote, but
what was the alternate way?
Through the
So Zutan had mentioned that
Right.
there is a drainage pipe that you could use to get in that is connected to the lake.
Yeah, I probably wasn't there.
It was it was a couple of sessions ago, so you might not have been there during that, but that was one of the pieces of information he gave you in return for you getting him the soul crystal. So you are currently, well, actually, you're over here. And the alternate way in that he mentioned is up here, north of the keep.
Hmm.
Alright, so you want to take the tunnels? Try your luck.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so...
I'm
Wait.
getting sick.
Oh, sorry.
I
That's
can kind
never
of feel
fun.
it in my throat.
Alright, so just to give you the map. Because I don't think you've gone... Well, I guess you have gone west. So if you continue down this western tunnel, that will lead you into a new area. You can go ahead and delete your tokens here. You don't have to actually physically walk them down the tunnel here because you already have it explored. Alright, so you're entering into a new area.
tokens.
You just highlight your token and press delete. You
Cool.
are...
I think someone did it for me.
Yeah, that was me. So you are underground here. So you don't have sight of the town. To travel through this area, it's mostly just navigation, which would be survival. And as usual, you can assign scouts to try to minimize the chance of ambush and avoid encounters. Or just look for encounters, but try to get ambushes. So I need... I'll take up to... Or go ahead.
Does anyone who has survival?
I don't, but my wisdom
do.
is okay.
I have
I do,
survived.
but my wisdom shit.
Mine's right.
Alright.
My wisdom is okay. Should Kai and I try together?
Alright, so Kai is going to be one of the survivalists since he rolled. I need or one of the guides, I assume. Alright,
Well-
so Kai and Patchwork. And who is, are you assigning any scouts? Which would be people who use perception and stealth.
I could do stealth.
You can't perception for
not so
shit.
much.
I mean, having one and not the other could still be useful. It's just if you don't have perception, you're less likely to be able to set up an ambush. But you will be able to, like, maybe detect an encounter.
All right, I'll do that. Stealth.
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth check. You definitely need stealth, though, because if you fuck up your stealth check, you might actually trigger the encounter in a bad situation. Alright, so you are traveling through these tunnels, keeping an eye out. Check. See how you do. So you have a 22. So Kai's doing a pretty good job navigating. You definitely don't feel safe going through this area, as there's a lot of noises in the tunnels ahead. And you said you wanted to try to clear this, right? So you're looking for a fight. Or are you trying to just sneak past? Like avoiding any trouble?
What do you guys think?
I know Charlie said he wants to clear it out so that we've got a clear run between Blackwater and the Sword and the Wraiths, so...
We'll clear it.
Alright.
Would surprise be an option?
Possibly. Elise, give me... Well, to surprise something, you would all have to be able to stealth up on it. That's the only...
I did. Can I do pass without a trace?
Yeah, you certainly can. That would make it easier for everyone to sneak up on something.
Do you want to wait? Okay, do you want to wait until Elise at least gets an idea that something's ahead, then do Path Without a Trace?
Lasts an hour.
Hour.
Yeah, it lasts a bit.
It's up to you.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you
Well,
are...
I've done it now.
So you spend a second level spell and you are helping to hide the group. Alright, I need one
I
moment
need it because my
to
stealth is trash.
check something. At least give me another stealth check. Okay.
Am I adding the pass without trace?
No, because you'd be up ahead of the group.
No.
You're scouting.
All right.
Now give me an active perception.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, so you spend an inspiration point.
Glad I did that.
So, you come to an area where you would hear some movement up ahead. Which I'll say there are some ghoul hordes that you encounter. Luckily, they haven't seen you yet. This hallway is partially caved in, so it has a lot of cover. But you would see up ahead. This is the largest group you've seen. You've seen like small, like a couple of ghouls here and there. But you would see up ahead there are 2 hordes. And let me check something. Okay. 2 hordes. 2 of the iron ghouls, and one of the just double checking something again. Why is my roll 20 going so slow? I have to refresh maybe. Let me try refreshing. Alright. Are you working now? Yeah, okay. So there are 2 hordes, there are 2 iron ghouls, and there is a bloated ghoul. One of those big, fat ones that exhumed all that gas. So this is definitely a large number. It seems to be probably one of the main groups in the area. So, getting rid of this one could be valuable for further usage of this place. It might cut down on, accidentally being jumped by these guys in the future.
Okay. In that case, I'll return to the group and report my findings.
All right, so she lets you all know of the numbers in the halls ahead that she scouted out. It might be, like I said, the main group.
Oh, all right. Do we want to maybe try and find a better place where we can ambush them? Lead them
Yeah,
into a trap, maybe?
if we fight them, we definitely need to set some things up.
Like I said, there
Right.
is a large cave-in on the approach, so you could probably sneak up on them and get a surprise, assuming everyone rolls well on their stealth.
Is there any, like, corridors, like, just single straight corridors to a area we could set up a trap? Because I'm thinking that if me and Kai both did spike growths and they came running to us, that's a lot of damage that will do to them all.
Alright, well, let me, here, since she was in the area, I'll, give a party token to kind of show what it looked like. Because she couldn't, like, show you exactly where the ghouls are, but she could kind of describe the hallway. So you have an idea.
My personal vote is just to since we have now once we have a surprise, hopefully bells and stuff like that, and hopefully take him out pretty easily.
So
I'm just thinking if we can set up like a couple of spike growths, they've got to go through that to get to us. That will decrease the numbers a lot, and it also might deal with the bloated ghoul for you guys, because the bloated ghouls are the ones that really fuck us up.
So basically, around the left corner or western corner here is where the enemy would be coming from. The nice thing about this hallway is these rocks provide cover on the advance. So you could come up trying to hide from them as long as they didn't hear you.
So it's not like these rocks. It's not like it blocks the entire hallway, and there's only this one path.
No. You could. Those are just difficult terrain. You could climb over those. But they also provide you some cover for hiding if you came in like crouched, basically.
I mean,
and you'd be coming in from
Kai,
the north.
Me and Kai could set up a couple. Like Kai could set up a spike growth there, and I set up one here in front of us, so that they have to get through it to get to us. Whilst we have this cover.
Sorry.
Okay, that was all I was gonna say.
I can do something too. It's called Guardian of Faith. It is a spectral being that stays in place and disappears once it has done a certain amount of damage. And I'm pretty sure I'm able to summon 2 at a time at the moment.
Does he take damage?
I do not believe so. It's spectral.
I'm just thinking, like, if he doesn't take damage, then he could walk through the spike growths and attack them as they're coming through.
I don't think he can move.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like. It's more like a trap. Like it just deals damage around itself. It's not like an actual creature. It's kind of like a what's it called? The sword. You know, the spectral weapon. But it doesn't. Yeah, it's
spiritual
not really
weapon.
A real thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't move.
Yeah.
It just stays in place.
It kind of guards an area.
Yeah, the way I said it would be the way Petrov describes it, but this is the spell.
Yeah, I mean, I say the spikers are Definitely a great idea. I say we go in there with the cover from the rocks, and then with the surprise round, just hit him with those AoE spells. It'll probably take him out pretty quickly.
I mean, you could also put the Guardian just in front of these rocks, like here, so that as they're coming over to get to us, because if it's difficult terrain, it'll slow them down, so they'll end up taking more damage.
Right, because they stay longer.
Yeah.
Can you see how much space the Guardians take up?
It's 10 feet by 10 feet. So so 4 squares. If they're they're a large creature, so 4 squares.
Large spectral guardian, right? Yeah, it says it at the top.
But yeah, so it would cover that entire hallway.
Yeah, well, they could get past them, but they could also hit those that get past them.
Yeah, if you put him in the center, he's at least going to hit a couple of them.
Yeah. Do we want to do this?
Yeah, it's, like I think do your Guardian of Faith first as we do the spike growth, and then I can send Urius down there to try and get their attention.
All right. Let's do this.
Well, I think casting spells counts as an offensive action. That's probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like start combat, I believe.
Yeah, but it's if they hear us. Because if they don't hear us, they don't come, then I can do this, and then I'll just send Urius to go and get them to come after us. And so if they hear us, that's what I'm saying. If they don't hear us, then... It's only if they don't come running. If they don't come running, just so it's not all wasted, I can do it. Yeah. Shall we do it?
I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so you're heading into that area.
Wait, what? I thought we were setting up a trap.
No, yeah, we're gonna set up a trap, but we gotta get there. That was just at least kind of giving us the layout of what it looked like, so we knew what we were.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but she's basically describing what she saw.
Right, I thought we were already there from the background.
No, not yet. That's basically a couple of halls up where Elise was scouting. This is what she saw. Alright, so you're moving into the area, trying to remain...
Can I have
Furious
fly ahead a little bit and just keep an eye out, and then let me know if they hear us start coming, so that we know we're not going to just get jumped?
You could, but that would be a risk because he would still have to make stealth checks. Remember, being invisible doesn't mean he's unheard.
Yeah, alright, I'll keep Urius with me. Okay.
Alright. The good thing about keeping him with you is you would all be within Kai's aura, so you would all get that big stealth bonus. So go ahead and give me stealth checks as you're entering the area. Trying to remain undetected.
Yep, by the way, my stealth roll is neutral because of an item I have.
Okay.
So it shows a disadvantage, but mine is neutral. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
And you are at plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's our lowest roll? 6? Yeah, it looks like... Or 16, not 6, because you have plus 10. Alright,
Well, that was Urius. I don't know if Urius has to roll or not. That's why I just rolled, because I wasn't sure if she does.
I was looking at Charlie. Charlie got a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, let me look at something. Well, regardless, you've all entered the area. You come in from that northern tunnel.
Okay.
Drop you all down. So far, it doesn't sound like there's any movement from the halls up ahead. What do you want to do?
We move forward to do this.
Okay.
How long does it take you to cast Spirit Guardians, by the way?
It's
not Spirit Guardians.
Guardians of Faith is...
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
one action.
Yeah, cool. I just didn't know if it was going to
So
take longer. I was thinking we might as well let you do it and then we'll do ours.
yeah,
Alright.
it's not magic circle. Although I could do that also.
So
I did a Guardian of Faith.
you are
I
definitely
think.
hearing some movement up ahead as you get closer. It sounds like a whole lot of ghouls.
Coming to us or just staying, like, if they're getting louder or just staying the same volume?
You don't think they're moving towards you. You just think they're over there.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just say to Kai, just be like, you do your. Wait, hang on. You do your spike growth first and I'll go after.
Can't we just fucking do it at the same time?
Yeah, alright, fine, we'll do that. We'll do it at the same time. Go on then.
Yeah.
Because once I
Now,
do that, my concentration on my pass without a trace is going to go.
Alright, cool. All three of us. So we'll all count down like 1, 2, 3, and we all cast.
Alright.
One,
I
three.
join in.
So go
Alright.
ahead and give me initiative rolls if you're going to start casting, because that will make noise.
Right.
That's what it's. That's
Wow. Oh god.
where is your.
Hide their initiative rolls for now since you don't see them. Alright, so you begin your casting. The first act is actually going to be Elise. Do you want to do anything before they finish or before they do their cast? Actually, you know what? I'll say, since we're starting with the casting, who's doing it? Kai and...
5 rolls and Patchwork.
Patchwork.
Alright, so since we're starting off with that... well, I'll assume, Elise, if you want to act first, you could do something.
Oh no, I will hold my turn, I guess.
Alright, so you're waiting here, probably dodging.
Yeah.
The enemies are alerted. An enemy you can't see is surprised and can't do anything this turn. Another enemy you can't see is surprised and can't do anything this turn. Kai, you would be next. What do you want to do? I assume you're casting your spell.
Yeah, I'll do my.
By the way,
I
I
don't.
can't see.
You can't see?
It's dark for me. Yeah, I can't see anything.
Do you
I
have
can
dark
see
vision?
I can see the section of the tunnel, but I can't see. I can only see the tunnel. But there is me up there. Yeah, I probably have light on myself. Could you?
So if you, the way I do light now is you can pull out. Remember, you can pull out that thing and put it on you.
But last time I tried that, it took me 15 minutes because I did it wrong and I didn't know why.
So it's under, I think, resources.
It's torch. It's torch, right?
Yeah. And you could just stick it like next to yourself and highlight both of you to move. I assume you moved down the hallway a bit too.
How do I highlight both of me?
So you click and hold down left click, then drag the box over both you and the torch.
Well,
And
that
then-
didn't. Did that? No, that did not work. Yeah, go on without me. I'll get this right eventually.
All right. So that's where you're putting your stuff, Kai?
I assume I don't see them.
No, you
Right.
would hear them over here, but you wouldn't see them
Haha.
yet.
It's not. It's off center now.
Just if you use the arrow keys, it should correct it, like to move.
Huh? Okay.
Like if you
No.
pick up the token and just move it, it should snap to the grid. I'm not sure
Yeah,
why it went off center.
Yep. Sorry, it works out. Sorry, everyone.
No worries. So Kai, you cast your spell as there is a crackling of energy, a bunch of thorny vines just spring out from all over the ground, and you would hear screeches.
Right.
Fully alerting them, again, though they are surprised. Anything else, Kai?
No.
Alright, so your turn is ending. Eurus.
She technically goes after me.
Okay, so then
I did
Walt.
alter it, so she's 10-17. Yeah. I'm doing my spike growth. Just so I know, if we overlap spike growth, does it double the damage or no?
No, it doesn't. It would just take, it would just take one of them.
Okay.
I think technically we would roll twice and take the higher, but to not make this, like, ridiculously complicated, I'll just say it doesn't overlap.
No, that's cool. I just wasn't sure how that worked. Okay, let me just check something. I want to see if I can do it without having to see what I'm doing it. I have to see where I'm casting it, or can I just move this to be range? Yeah, if I don't have to see it, cool. I do this then. No, not that. I don't want this.
Just stuck a spike growth in the wall.
Yeah, I meant. Oh, what it further. Hang on, I'm trying to get it so it's not overlapping Kai's. It's just a bit.
So
There's
remember,
only a little bit that'll overlap with.
you do have to see the center of it. You can't put it in an area that you can't see. So you could
Spike
not...
growth doesn't say you have to. It says anywhere within range.
Let me see. Oh, alright. Sure, I guess if you want to stick it over there, that's fine.
Yeah, my one's not thorns. My one's like shards of well, it's sand blown into points, and then electricity sparks and heats it all up, so it becomes super glass. Yeah, that's that done. Bonus action. How high is the ceiling here?
The ceiling in here is about 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action fly, and I'm gonna fly out to 10 feet.
Okay.
So, that's yeah, and I'll move over. I'll move a bit. I'll move slightly back. Cool. That's me done.
Alright.
Then Urius will just fly up over. I'll tell Urius to fly over here, and let me know what's coming either way.
Alright, so you can't currently see through his eyes, but he would tell you there are a lot of ghouls over there. So that's it for him.
To the left or to the right?
To the
I'm
left.
assuming you should tell me.
So the
Okay, cool.
horde is surprised, so it stays there for now. The bloated ghoul is surprised, so it stays there. Patchwork.
Just one question. Did you all move and position yourself when I thought I couldn't see? Or that I wasn't on the map?
Yeah, they're south of you. So you can say you were. You'll say you could be down here. That's fine.
In the middle of the party is where I usually am. No, the torch did not work. I'll just do this.
Well, you could just move it independently of you, so you can move your token and move the torch if if you can't figure out how to move them both. And just remember, these rocks are difficult terrain.
Yeah, can I look over them?
Yeah, you can see over them. You can see whatever you can see from your token right now. But you would hear noise coming from over here, an area you can't see right now.
Okay, I'm going to move 10 foot forward. Move the torch with me. And I will cast Guardian of Faith.
All right.
And yep, that did subtract the spell, so it worked this time. And I need a 4x4.
20 foot. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 10 foot by 10 foot, so that's
Or 10
2
foot.
by 2, which is 4 squares. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I have done too much mathematics today.
I don't know why, but Roll20 is being really slow for me. Alright, so let's see. This is for patchwork. Oh, did we lose someone? All right. So you should now see a 10-foot cube option in the resources.
Yeah, patchwork cube 10 feet. Okay. It's approximately where I wanted it. It's just not aligned. There. That's my first Guardian of Faith.
Okay,
That's-
so
That's my turn.
you begin concentrating. Or wait, no, that's just an 8
It's
hour.
not concentration.
Okay.
It's just duration. It's a great spell that I'm doing for the first time, even though I've had it for much longer.
All right, so your turn is ending. Charlie. Roll to just make sure you are concentrating on your spell.
Yes.
So, actually, since you haven't done this spell before, what would this look like, Patchwork? This Guardian. I'll give you a moment to describe it, since they're all seeing it for the first time.
Have you all? Do you know the movie? I think it's Moana. Is it Moana in English?
Yeah, the Disney movie,
Yeah, the
Moana.
the plant earth goddess thing.
Oh, the big, like, hill woman.
Yeah, like that, but it's like spectral golden light, kind of.
Alright, so a large, no, not like Carl. A large, spectral woman would appear. Alright, go ahead, Charlie. Are you there?
Right, he is playing from his dad's truck, so he might have some problems.
Can you hear us, Charlie?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, I see you lighting up, but I can't hear you. You might need to disconnect and reconnect if you can hear me.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you now.
awesome. Sorry about that. Really bad internet right now. I'm going to hold my action for a melee attack. And that's all.
Alright, so you ready in action to swing. The new round would start. Once again, it is Elisa's turn. The enemies are all no longer surprised.
All right. I will bonus action Blade Song.
So yeah, you begin blade singing.
And I will come over here and join Charlie. And I will also I'm gonna hold actually a chill touch for when someone comes into view.
Well, actually, oh no, never mind. All right. So your turn ends. One of the enemies is going. So Elise, you hear something in the darkness up ahead, and then a crossbow goes off. Someone can see you. He takes an attack with advantage. 20 versus AC.
I'll hit, but do I have cover at all?
Well,
From the
that's a good
rocks?
question. You have the rocks there. Yes, that's true. You do. So that would give you +2 to your AC.
And that would miss.
All right. So the shot comes in, catching you off guard, but dinks off this rock in front of you. There is some movement, so I need 2d4 or 4d4 worth of damage. I think that's from Rolf or Rolt. Rolt.
Okay, 4d4. Alright.
So 12 points of piercing. And then the enemy is going to leap to avoid some difficult terrain. Landing here. Ending his turn. Another ghoul. It's going to move up to here. You can hear the movement. He is also going to fire at Elise with advantage. 23. 8 becomes
yeah,
a
that would hit.
23 with advantage. So yeah, that will strike as a crossbow bolt nicks you, doing 8 points of piercing. The creature is then going to take a leap as well, landing in the thorns, so he takes 2d4.
From me?
Yeah, from you again. This is all like where you are. Alright,
Okay,
another
cool.
6 piercing. Alright, that's it for the enemy. The ghoul horde is not going to be smart enough to leap. It's just going to take a whole lot of damage, double moving through your area. So it would take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12d4 from Rolt and 2d4 from Kai.
So I'm gonna do this. 6. 6. That's mine.
Okay, so 36 doubled is 72 plus 12 is 84 damage. As the enemies are torn apart by all these spiky growths, and the horde is wounded. Kai.
Well, just by the way, if they get within 10 feet of my square, something happens.
They are not yet.
Yeah, but I can't see that.
But yeah, thank
just
you for letting me know.
weird.
And so Kai is kind of moving around back there. You would definitely see some of the hordes.
My chill touch.
Okay.
Oh, you were readying a chill touch. So yeah, if you want, you
Yeah.
can spend your reaction to chill touch that horde. 16 would strike them. So go ahead and spend your reaction. And how much do they take? 10 necrotic. All right. Go ahead, Kai. Sorry.
Well, I'm behind here, so I assume I can't do. Whatchamacallit. Eldritch Blast on the horde.
No, you
But I
can shoot
get
them.
that dude.
You can shoot the horde,
Okay.
or you can shoot that guy down there. You have a clear shot. Well, they would have cover. The guy down there would be a clear shot. Oh, wait, sorry. I just remembered. Hordes can't benefit
Okay, I'll
from
get
cover,
that.
so you can just shoot either at normal attack.
Well, I'll shoot that dude.
Alright, so you let fire some Eldritch Blasts as he is reloading.
I will do bonus action Form of Dread first.
Okay.
So I've got some temp HP of 9.
Alright, so you assume your Form of Dread. 19 will strike on the first blast. Doing 7 force. Oh, but 8 is going to miss on the second.
I assume he's immune to being frightened.
That's a good question. Can these guys be frightened? They are not. So let me see Form of Dread.
Where's that?
Could you link your Form of Dread ability?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Alright, I'll let you look for that. Rolt, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Alright, fine. I can cut the back, so I haven't got enough. 15 here. I want to try and see if I can see. Yep, I can see that guy. Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast Iron Dude here. I'm going to push him back 10 feet if this hits.
He is against the wall. You can't really push him from this angle.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably have to be at least, like, down here to push him. Because from up here, he would just blast into the wall.
Can I wind him by blasting him into the wall?
No, pushing someone into a wall doesn't usually do anything. If there's nowhere to go, they just, stay there.
I just Eldritch Blast him, so...
Yeah, you might need to add Form of Dread to your sheet, because I don't see it either. You can just
Yeah,
make,
I've
like,
copied and pasted it from the thing.
Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, 20 will strike with the first shot. Doing 8 force. Unfortunately, the second shot would miss.
Yeah, I figured it would. That's it, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, that is it for you.
Yeah. Urius is just staying there, letting me know if anything's coming the other way.
Okay. So your turn is ending. Oh, now that I Form of Dread, let's see what this does. When you hit a creature with an attack, so he gets a Wisdom save. So, Wisdom. What's the DC on this?
15.
Alright, so he would indeed be frightened as he recoils from your blast. Alright, Eurus?
Urius just staying there, letting me know if anything's coming the other way.
Alright, the other horde is going. So they would get within 10 feet of your guardian. Rolt, I need 4d4 damage, same for you, Kai.
Guardian, what's that do actually?
So that would be 18 and 14 is 32.
They have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. So the Guardian lashes out at them. The Horde would fail. So, what happens?
I'm gonna post this in chat again. It does automatically 20 radiant damage on the failed save.
Alright, so several of the Horde are blasted, and the group as a whole takes 20. Anything else? No, it looks like that's it. So it basically attacks Thor as they get close.
Yeah, by the way, I just wanted to say the Guardian has like also a shepherd's crook made out of vines.
So it just kind of slams the shepherd crook against several of the hordes, killing some of the ghouls, but the others keep running. So another 10, 20, 30. So I need another 64 from Kai. Actually, I think this thing doesn't actually take up space, so they're just going to run right through it. So another 36 damage, making them wounded. The bloated ghoul is going to go 20 feet and then jump to here. So he takes 4d4 from you rolled. Okay, so 16 or 8. Got it. Alright. That is it for the bloated ghoul. Well, I guess it can dash, so actually it would have kept going. So it would have actually gone to here because it would have had more movement. And then it would take another 64 as it's moving through the vines.
Equal, you said.
Yeah, another 64 damage.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So another 18. All right. And there's a bunch of gas spraying everywhere as it's getting torn apart by these vines.
Mine are glass shards. Mine is all glass shards.
Glass
This is
shards,
the
yeah.
The torch doesn't work again, but I moved 10 feet down. And I cast a second Guardian of Faith, just to make sure that this works,
Okay.
and to absolutely block the way.
Well, I don't think they block. I think it's like spiritual weapon. The thing's... Well,
Yeah,
let me see.
yeah,
The
I
Guardian
know.
occupies that... It does say it occupies the space.
Maybe make it difficult terrain or something?
Any creature that moves to a space. Let's see.
Well, it says moves and not exists within, so the next time someone moves, they take damage, but I don't think that this Guardian will react yet.
Yeah, Oh, and it only attacks them once? Interesting. Or wait. Any creature hostile that moves to a space within 10 feet for the first time on a turn. Okay, each turn. Got it. Alright,
Help
so
me.
yeah.
I messed up the torch. I have done something wrong. Nothing works. I don't know what I did.
Well, yeah, you're fine. That's fine. So you cast the second Guardian as an action. Anything else? As another one of these creatures pops up.
Well, targeting... Can I target a horde with Guiding Bolt?
Well, you already spent your action, right?
Alright, yeah. No, then that's my action.
Alright, Charlie.
Someone left.
Charlie.
Charlie's trying to get that.
Are you there, Charlie?
Hello, hello, testing,
Yep.
testing.
I hear you.
Ye-
What do you want to do? Are you... I did hear him a second ago.
Yeah.
Well...
I think that might be in the spike growths, Charlie.
Yeah, that is in the spike growths and in my guardian.
No, it's just outside mine.
Also, I'm gonna say for flavor that the second guardian I summoned is like the Vulcan.
Okay, going
The volcanic thing from
to...
Moana.
Uh-oh. We might have to skip Charlie for now, because he's having some issues, I think. We'll...
difficult terrain.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you, Charlie. 'Cause, yeah, you're not really, I can't understand you. You might want to disconnect and reconnect again, maybe? Give it one more shot. Because right now you're just all choppy.
Unless you just type what you want to do in the chat thing.
Yeah, I guess you could do that now. Are you just attacking the horde? Is that what you're trying to do?
5, 10.
I think his stuff is coming in late, maybe. Alright, well, if you're just moving up there, that's not technically within the spike growth. It's like right next to it. Alright, he'll be right back. Unfortunately, he's right up front now. So I'll say instead of doing that, we'll just keep him where he was. Or was he like back here?
He was in front of me.
In front of you?
Like,
Alright.
South of me, yeah, right there.
Alright, so we'll keep him for there for now. Elise. These things are trying to get to you, but they're really being torn up by those obstacles your allies put in there. Did Elise, oh, she's muted.
I think Elise is muted.
I think we'll do a fireball.
Oh, alright.
Ooh.
So you,
I'm gonna stick it.
DC 0? Well, unfortunately, they're all gonna make that.
Oh, why is my DC 0 like that?
Yeah, you might just need to take a look at the macro. But I think we can just, see.
Which one's mine?
Keep moving around. One at a time.
Yeah, you can only move yours, so you shouldn't even be able to touch the other areas.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you drop
I want to get the. Yeah, I'll drop the fireball. My DC is.
Okay, so deck save from the first horde.
It's
That
15.
would definitely fail. So the first horde takes 42 fire, becoming very wounded. The second horde, deck save, will also fail, taking 42 fire and actually also becoming very wounded. The feared ghoul will also try to dodge as the explosion burns all around him. It would fail as well, taking 21. And will once again target Elise. And the bloated ghoul is dex fail, taking 21 fire as well. Anything else?
Bonus action, I will light up my dagger.
Okay. So the Iron Ghoul goes. He is going to be feared, I think, until the start of your turn, right, Kai?
Yeah.
He's still going to try to fire at you, albeit at disadvantage. 15, 17 becomes a 15 with disadvantage, so that would miss you.
Yeah.
The second Iron Ghoul is going to take 2d4 damage and leap to here. So 2d4 from you, Rolt. So he takes 4. He is going to switch to Kai, because he has a clear, well, not fully clear, but a better shot. Oh, natural 1 will miss. Fortunate for him. The Ghoul Horde is going to move forward, so it takes 20 damage from your Guardian, then another 4d4.
Sorry, how much did that the Guardian did damage twice now, right?
Yeah, so that was the second time he did damage, so he's dealt 40. So that is another 18, and that is actually going to take this horde out. So it's the last few and like kind of impale themselves on the thorns here. Ending their turn, Kai.
Okay, I'm just going to move down. And I'm just going to Eldritch Blast that dude.
What is your passive perception? 15?
No, it should be 12.
Oh, why does it say 15 on your numbers there?
That's his old numbers.
Oh, could you change that to 12?
Probably.
But I'll say as you get lower, you see something odd. There's like a circle to the south. And now that you're closer, there's like a weird bluish glow coming from it. Just seems a little out of place. But yeah, go ahead and change your passive perception back down to 12 when you have a moment. And what are you going to do?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast that dude.
Alright. You take some shots. Yeah, 26 will strike, doing 1 point of damage. And 11 will miss. Just ducks that shot. Anything else?
It's got to roll for
Oh, the fear, right?
the fear.
So wisdom save. Oh, 22. It will make it. You would glean it has a +2 to wisdom saves. So your
Okay,
turn.
and now I am interested in that blue thing, so I'm going to Misty Step.
So, do you have, if you want a bonus action, or did you bonus action already? You can Arcana it with a bonus action.
Oh, can I? Oh, I didn't know that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that.
Well, it's only in this situation it would apply. So go ahead and give me an Arcana check to see if you can know what's going on. Oh, actually, I should have asked. Do you have Arcana training?
No.
Okay. So, if you want, I can just say you didn't do that, because technically you, wouldn't know what's going on. So, do you want Misty Step over there, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you can go ahead and teleport up to 30 feet. Yeah, so it just looks like the area here has symbols on the ground, and they are glowing with arcane light. Which you didn't see a moment ago from the north. Because this area was not glowing blue when you first got here. So that would be it for you, I assume.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Rolt.
I know Charlie's joined Discord. I don't know if he's there. And I was going to say if he is, does you want to let him do his turn and then come back to me?
Are you there, Charlie?
I am here. I am only on my phone, so I cannot be on roll 20. I don't know if you want me to do combat or not, but if so, like I can just tell you what I want to do. But I can't see the battle
I
map or
can
anything.
Sure. What did you
I'll
want to
share
do?
my screen if you want.
I also have the stream
I will
going.
just.
If
Could you do that in Discord? Would that be possible? Because I can't.
I can't
no,
share
I'm
my
not
screen
able
in
to.
Discord because my screen has.
Yeah.
Oh right, you have your internet thing. I guess I could. Okay, well someone else is sharing. That's fine. That might be
Yeah.
easier.
That should work. So, I will. There looks like there's a spot right in front of the Guardian
Mhm.
that is not in the spike growth. I will. Well, I'll step one space into the spike growth. I don't mind. And attack that ghoul horde.
All right, so
If you'd be able to
2d4 damage.
roll the dice for me.
That would be Kai's spike growth. So go ahead and 2d4 damage him. So 7. And you do an attack. So we'll do your
You're gonna.
battle axe.
You're gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, no smites. Just do both attacks on him.
Alright. 16 will strike. So he is struck twice, doing 23 damage to the horde as you fell several of the rushing ghouls, cleaving them in twain. The horde is still coming at you though. Rolt.
Okay. So I am going to put this out. I can quite 35, so here 30, 35. Okay. I'm gonna fly down here. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast both the Iron Ghouls back, so they're both getting a blast.
Okay. So
That
we'll start
is-
with the north one.
I'm getting 13 misses.
That would bounce off his armor, yes. So the south one,
There's the other one.
that will strike.
Right, he gets pushed back 10 feet.
14, okay, and gets pushed 2 squares, 10 feet into the spike growth, so an extra 4d4. So an extra 12, which will wound him. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I need to do the one who took that. I keep forgetting I have this. Takes that
Genie's Wrath.
thunder damage from my Genie's Wrath thing. Yeah, I'm gonna select
Alright.
it to try and remember.
That's another
Take 3 thunder.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
anything
that-
else?
No.
Alright, so Eurus hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
So the horde goes. It's going to move here, so 2d4 damage from Kai, as it is surrounding Charlie. So that would be 5, so 10 more points of damage.
Did that? What does that mean?
Yeah, it takes a radiant damage from Patchworks.
It moves to a space within 10 feet.
Okay, so it would take another 20 damage as well.
Okay, the left guardian disappears,
Okay.
And he takes 20 from the right one as well.
and the right one too. Yeah.
So he would take 40.
Oh, so he failed for
that
the
would-
right one too.
Actually. Oh, it's a deck save, that's right. So yeah, let me do the deck saves. I forgot about those. So it makes 2 deck saves. First one, he would make, so he doesn't take anything. Second one,
No, he takes 10. He takes
10.
half.
Alright, so you take 10 from the first one. Fails the second one, so that will kill him. The last of them are struck
Oh.
down by your guardian.
Both guardians are still up. though the left one is glowing much dimmer than the right one.
Yeah, the left one has 10 left, the right one has 40 left,
40.
I think. Alright, so that's it
Yep.
for the Horde. Suddenly, the blue flame coalesces, and there is a creature standing there. You have not seen anything like this before. It seems to be some kind of squid-like being, with a bunch of
What's calamari?
tentacles coming out of its face, and it's wearing some robes. It would look north towards Kai. Do you speak deep speech? As it utters some strange incantations and foul-sounding words at you.
I have that rune on my forehead that comprehends languages.
Which rune?
Ooh.
That cursed one.
Remember?
He said
Oh,
in
the
chat.
tattoo? That's right. So it would say, slave races, give yourselves up. This fighting will only result in your death. And that's all it can do for its turn, because it already used its action. The bloated ghoul is going to move up north 10 feet and then leap another 15. So it takes 4d4 from Kai and 4d4 from Rolt, 2d4 from Kai. So it takes 12, and then 7, and then a dex save from your Guardian. Which it will make. Guardian does 10 to it and will vanish.
Yep.
Actually, let me get to the Guardian to delete it.
Yeah, left one is gone.
It's gonna... Let's see, that was its movement. So I think it's gonna keep moving. 5. It's going to move up to here, having to make another dex save for the other Guardian. Which it fails, so it takes another 20, and that will put it to wounded.
Wait, is it going to take more damage from the spike growths or not?
Yeah, another 4d4 for the extra movement. However, when this happens, now that it is close to your ally, I need Charlie to make a con save, which I will make for him because he cannot access a computer. So he would make his con save and not take damage for now. Alright, Patchwork. So there's something... Can you see it? I don't think you could see it, but you heard some strange...
No.
Actually, you can see it because of the light. So you heard some strange noises to the south and see an odd-looking creature now standing on the...
I actually can't see
Oh no, you can see it.
anything
Down here.
beyond here. I can't.
Yeah,
right.
there's light
Yeah,
down there, so
I'm
you
always,
can see it.
I'm always zoomed in.
Yeah, no worries. So yes, you can see that creature down there because of the light.
1 second. I am more scared of that thing than I am of the undead, so I'm going to try to guiding bolt it.
Alright, so you
First.
chant, firing off a guiding bolt.
First free guiding bolt of the day.
Yeah,
Nope.
that is going to fly past it. Anything else?
What can I do as a bonus action? Mm. I am going to move down here. That's my turn.
Okay. So you move down a bit. Charlie.
Okay, I will try to finish off that bloated ghoul. We'll use 2 second level smites if we hit both times.
Alright, so you swing your battle axe. 19 will strike with the first hit, which will require you to make a con save as it explodes with stinkiness, which you will make. How much damage do you deal to it? Oh wait, I have to roll that.
It's a second level, so that's 3d8 plus, so it's 48 because he's undead.
Okay.
That's just for the smite.
So, second level, 11 points of damage.
Plus weapon damage.
Yeah, plus
To the
the
11.
weapon damage of 11. I have to minus your spell. Assuming I can ever load your sheet. Alright, so second level spell used. Second attack. 28 is gonna strike. Doing another 12. You said you're spending another smite?
Yeah.
I'm too badly wounded. So that is another 4d8. Doing another 14. And that will actually take it out, but not before. There is one more unholy stench. So another con save. Which you will make, luckily.
Hopefully I make it. Okay,
Alright,
I'll use
anything
my
else?
bonus action. Yeah, bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen, to teleport me to the closest base to that, like, mind flayer, undead mind flayer thing.
Okay. So that's what, 30 feet?
Yes, and then I'll use, once I'm out of the spike growth, I'll start using my movement to close the rest of the distance.
Okay.
And just remember, until the start of my next turn, I have resistance to all damage.
Yeah, got it. Alright, so you move up to it, and you are able to engage at this turn. Alright, so new round, Elise.
So I will use my movement and my bonus action to dash south, and I counted it out, and I think I can get to here with my 80 feet.
Okay. So that is it for you, right? With your dash?
No, well, that was my bonus action. And then I will use lightning lure on it.
Alright. So, you
Kind of pull him
would
closer.
sense the creature has spell resistance or magic resistance. So it has to make a strength save at advantage. 11 becomes a 20, so it would make it.
Okay.
It's not pulled.
Then I think nothing happens.
Alright, so the Iron Ghoul over
Hidden
here
energy.
is going to move. So he would take 2d4 from Rolt's glass. So 6. And I don't think he can see you guys from here. So he is going to move let's see. So he went 10 feet. He'll probably jump another 15 to land here, which will be 2d4 from Kai. Let's see, 10, 15, 20. And, sorry, another 2d4 from Kai, finishing there. And he's going to take a crossbow shot at Kai. Uh, 21, I believe, will hit you. He comes around the corner and fires, hitting you in the armor for 6 piercing. And that will end his turn as he's reloading. The other ghoul is gonna move.
Have I got to do a con save?
Yes, concentration after you take the 6 points of damage, which you would make. This one's gonna take another 4d4 and then jump to here. So 4d4 to him. And these guys are very pissed off at Kai from all the spikiness. So actually, this one, yeah, they wouldn't know who the first one was because they didn't see who cast that because he was around the corner. So yeah, they're just assuming it's more Kai, so he's going to fire at Kai as well, which he will dodge that one. So that's it for him. Kai. What are you gonna do? You've got some enemies coming in on you.
I will just do an Eldritch Blast to him and him. So it'll be 2 separate ones.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast to. Okay, on the on which guy? That one. So 13 will miss on the first blast, but 22 will strike on the second. And you still have your form of dread, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is struck, and we'll have to make a Wisdom save. Which he will fail, becoming feared. Alright, anything else, Kai?
I'm going to move over here.
Okay, you move over to that area, surrounding him. Rolt.
Okay. Lie down, 35 feet here. Alright. First Eldritch Blast is going to this angle. The second Eldritch Blast will go to the Alhoon. I'm trying to move the Iron Ghoul, but I'm not moving the Alhoon.
Alright.
Iron Ghoul.
So you blast at the Alhoon. 17 will strike, but as a reaction, he casts Shield, knocking it away.
It's the Iron Ghoul.
But 24 will strike him even through the shield. Oh wait, sorry, you're shooting
second
the
one.
Iron Ghoul.
Yeah, and he's getting pushed 10 feet onto the other Iron Ghoul.
Okay, so he takes 12, and then 4d4.
That's you, Kai.
Okay, so another 9 points. So he's pushed through the spikes. Anything else?
No. But the fun thing is they're on top of each other now, so one of them's going to be knocked prone.
If they end their turn on top of each other.
Okay.
So they do have a chance to move, which they probably will. Alright, so Eurus.
She's keeping an eye out, letting me know if the other column lights up and another one teleports in.
Okay. So the Alhoon goes. It sort of chuckles, and once again, well, I guess Kai would know what it says. It says, it points kind of at the three of you and says, the weakness of your mind shall be your undoing. As a blast of psychic energy rips through the four of you. I need intelligence saves.
Anna, is this a spell, and can I counterspell it?
This is not a spell. This is its ability.
Just keep in mind, they're all in, or the people that are close to the Alhoon are in my aura.
Which would
That's
just
a
be
plus
Elise
5 to
right
your
now.
saves.
Alright, so Elise would make it.
Yes, you really need it.
Kai would fail.
I'm in the.
Oh wait,
aura,
Kai,
aren't
you're not the target. This is a cone. I said the four, including Eurus.
I? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were out of it. Okay, cool. Intelligence save.
Yeah, Eurus and no, this is a 60-foot cone of energy.
Do
So-
these guys have to do it as well, or no?
No, it's a cone. He's pointing it up this way.
Intelligence save. Furious doesn't have that, so it's straight intel roll.
Alright, so while Urius
Right. Then
probably just... Well, okay, so it looks like Rolt failed, Urius failed. Oh, I have to roll for Charlie.
Yeah, sorry.
Charlie would make it. So... oh. I have to... Oh, it's not. God damn it. I fucking hate this thing. Hang on.
Does Charlie have a +4 to intelligence?
Or protection, baby.
I thought I already set this up, but now it is set up correctly because it's not supposed to show that. So you would take 22 psychic damage. That would be
Furious goes.
Urius, yeah, would pop, Rolt, you would take 22 psychic, and you would become stunned. Which means I think you fall 10 feet.
Nope. Light's not concentration. It's
Yeah,
just
it
the thing
is.
I get.
It's not
No, not from
concentration,
feeling.
but isn't it movement? Like, can you fly if you're stunned? Usually when you're stunned, you
can
can't
hover.
fly. Oh, do you have hover?
I can hover with it. Yeah, I have.
Alright, as long as the ability says it has hover. So
Yeah,
you're... Because that is a special thing. Not all fly as hover.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you do have hover. Alright, so yeah, you are hovering there. Your concentration is broken, however. And then the creature, seemingly moving faster, will now try to cast a spell. In addition to doing this. Did someone say they want to try to counter?
Spell.
Alright, if you attempt to counter, I need an intelligence check, because this is a high-level spell. So you spend your reaction
Intelligence check.
attempting to counter whatever he's doing. That would
Nope.
not be enough, so his spell would go off.
Can I use a reroll?
Do you still have a story point reroll for today? I guess you weren't here last time, so I guess you can use your daily
wasn't
reroll
there.
if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so you would spend a story point.
Not
Now
much better.
that is also going to fail.
Do you get anything from Charlie's aura?
No, not for
No, not for
the check.
checks.
That's
Okay.
only for saves. So you are stunned back here. So his spell goes off, and he is going to teleport. Basically 130 feet to the north.
Why?
And looks like he is going to
Help.
start casting something again. So
Wait,
that is,
wait, he moved within Wait, no, that's the bloated wolf. Oh,
Yeah,
where is
he
he? I can't
teleported.
even see him.
He is somewhere in the darkness to the north of you. You don't see him right now. But it is your turn. So
Oh.
you would hear him because he wasn't stealthing. Somewhere up here.
Sorry, the Roll20 froze and the map just
Somewhere
disappeared into the
north
void.
of you. In the
Okay.
darkness.
Somewhere.
But no,
Okay.
you wouldn't see him right now.
Yours is not now.
Yeah, I will. The torch doesn't go with me again.
If you move, I can move the torch for you if you want.
Wait. Does this work now? Hey, I think I got it. So
Alright.
it's 15 or 15. Yeah, I can't see him.
Yeah, you still hear him north of you, but you don't see him yet. He's somewhere in the darkness. So you moved. What do you want to do for your action?
Action dash, and I'm gonna run back 5, 10, 15.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not going alone. I just wanted to see if I could tell where he
can
is
see him,
and
yeah.
what he's doing, but I'm also not the smartest. And yeah, no, I'm not risking that. I'm gonna stay here and wait for the others to. Oh, can I tell from here if anyone's injured?
Well, you saw Rolt go incapacitated, so probably you can fix
you know Charlie is taking damage. He's not wounded yet. And actually, Elise has as well.
Yeah, but I get like 30 different sigils on my character sheet every combat.
Yeah. Oh.
1 second.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bonus action. I'm gonna do a. Well, you said Elise got hurt?
Yeah, we don't need the light icon on Elise. That is not necessary.
I have my dagger lit, so I don't have that.
You would just pull out the lantern for your dagger.
From my
Okay.
perspective, I can't see Rolled. So I'm gonna. Patrick's gonna think, yep, Charlie is.
Hang on, you
is-
would see Rolt. We just need to get a lantern on the field. I'll put one out for Elise. It's next to her now.
Oh.
Can it not be attached to my character?
I'm gonna do a second level healing word for Rolled because, yeah.
Okay.
And that's +4 because of a higher level. So you get back 14 points, and I get back 4, but I'm not hurt. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's my plan.
Alright, so you gain some health. Charlie.
I'm going to move up and attack the guy in the spike growth. Just 2 melee attacks.
Alright, so there are 2 of them on that space. I'll move him for now, just in case you want to target the one that's wounded, or do you want to target the one that's winded?
The one that is most injured.
Okay, so the wounded one. Go ahead. Or wait, that's me again.
I'm sorry.
Do you think you're gonna get back your ability to connect to roll 20?
No, I'm not even gonna try because it won't work. I'm just on my phone right now.
Alright.
If you want to put me in the background, I understand.
I might,
You
but
wanna
I'll, go ahead.
You want to give me his sheet, and I can just do it because he's watching from my screen anyway.
Well, I can background him and just take out one of the enemies. That might be the easiest play. Just say one of these guys is gone. Just because...
Oh, the mind flayer. Yeah? The mind flayer.
Charlie just
Oh, no, I wouldn't take
Charlie
out
just
the
killed the
Mind
Alhoon,
Flayer.
right?
just kill the Alhun himself.
The Mind King.
I'll tell you what, I'll take out both of these guys with Charlie. I'll say he's fighting them in the background just so I don't have to keep rolling for him.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I'll just be here for the roleplay then.
Yeah, that's fine. So new round, Elise. What do you want to do?
Well, now that Charlie's in the background, I don't really want to face this guy.
Run away!
Run away.
If I can get out of this, I will come and help, but I need to stay from my.
Yeah, so what do you want to do, Elise?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
And I'm assuming there's no way you guys can put light on your own tokens, right?
No.
Like, that's not an option for you.
I think I managed to do it with a torch. I think I got it right.
Oh, I just mean in your token settings. There's no option to add light to your token.
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
Doesn't give you the option when I click on it.
No, we basically have to just drag the light sources around with us.
Yeah, or you attach it to your token, like highlight both of them. But anyway, so you rush up that way.
Yeah, bonus action dash.
Remember, there would be some difficult terrain.
I know. I accounted for that. 70,
Who's taking my movement?
80.
Your speed is 30?
Mine?
Elise? Yeah, what's your speed?
40.
Alright, 40.
I think I've only used 70 feet right now.
You're twice as
You've
fast as
used
me.
60 feet to get to where you are.
Oh, 60?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna die. Let's go die. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Get to here. Bring the light with me. See 'em. Do I want to use my action to keep going or nah?
Yeah, you would see him down the hall. So that was your action, or your move and bonus action.
Sure was. I think we will play it safe and use my action to cast, what's it called? Mirror image.
Alright, so you make several images of yourself.
Yeah, and that will end my turn.
Alright. So, Kai, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna dash to there, and then I will bonus action Misty Step into here,
Okay.
and that's it.
Rolt. You are stunned, so your turn will end, and I need another int save. Try to shake the stun.
I'm gonna burn inspiration to give myself advantage.
Okay.
Intelligence save, you said, so.
Yeah, so inspiration point. What is the DC?
Okay, I'm re-rolling that because I don't want to. I'm gonna try and save myself this as much as I can.
Well, let me check the DC really quick to see if you made
16.
it. Yes.
The DC 16.
Alright, so yeah. Reroll. No. So
Fuck me!
fortunately, you are still stunned. Welcome to mind
Yep.
flayers.
That's
all right.
unfortunate.
So the Alhoon goes. He is going to recharge his ability.
Love that we're clumped.
Oh, but it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
So it's only you guys. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you say
Whoa,
that, but he's going to
hey.
step forward 10 feet.
That's-
Fuck.
And then point south as another blast of psionic energy will strike the three of you. I need int saves.
Hey Charlie, get
um,
your Wi-Fi back. We need you in roll 20 right now.
We'll come back with the two ghouls just fighting them. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, look at that.
Ouch. Alright, well, Kai made it, but the other two would fail. So,
Here we go for a TPK.
So for those who failed, you take 18 psychic damage, and you would
Ouch.
become stunned. I'll do the stun thing, but just do your 18. And here, since the torches are giving you so much problems, go ahead and delete them and mark yourselves for light. I'll just put light on you. Just another thing. So, let's see. You have a torch, and Elise has a lantern. Okay. So that is it for the Alhoon. He ends his turn. Patchwork, you're stunned, so at the end of your turn, I need a int save. DC 16. Nope, you continue to be stunned as you try to shake this effect. New round, Elise. I need an int save at the end of your turn. Actually, I think the blade dancing goes away too for being stunned.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. 12 will fail, so you as well are still stunned. That's gonna
Good job, you guys.
it for you.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Kai.
I have.
Three of you are stunned. This is interesting.
I have a 20% chance of making this save.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say to him, can we form a partnership and you can leave my friends alone? I have a plan to turn them into, because I assume they're stunned and they can't hear me.
Oh,
I
they
have a
can
plan
hear
to
you.
turn them
Stun
into.
doesn't make you deaf.
Okay, I'll whisper it. I have a plan to turn them into spore zombies, and for my plan to work, you cannot kill them.
Give me a persuasion or deception, your choice.
Can we hear that?
I'll say.
Nice.
Give me a stealth check, Kai, to see if you can speak lowly without being heard. Okay, no, you're not able to hear what he's saying.
That's survival.
Oh no! I say they don't. I assume they don't understand deep speech. So
oh, your speech. Wait, do you speak deep
Don't
speech?
understand.
You just understand
Don't
all
think
languages. You don't speak them. Do you speak deep speech?
Oh, do I? No, I don't.
So yeah, how are you going to communicate this? I guess you said you're whispering. I'll say Patchwork. Give me an active perception. I'll make it pretty hard because he's far away. DC 20. Yeah, so now you're not able to hear him.
Not doing well.
So
It was fate.
are you doing anything with your action, or were you just talking?
Am I doing anything with my action? So what is his response to me? Is he going to stop or not?
He has not responded yet. It's not his turn. But he doesn't say anything immediately. His like whitish tentacles are just twitching, and he's Doesn't look like he's necessarily stopping being hostile, but he hasn't acted yet. So you don't know what he's going to do until it's his turn. So if you attack him, you know, he's probably going to attack you for sure. But it's up to you.
I will do. No, there's no point in doing that. No, that'll be it.
All right. So Rolt, I need an.
I'm gonna move, but
What are you
But I
gonna
am
do?
gonna move there. I'm gonna move there though.
Sure. She kind of step around him. Watches you
Yeah.
as you do.
Fuck me.
All right. So Rolt is stunned. Now the Alhoon. What is he gonna do? You would hear a voice in your mind. And I'm gonna take you into the other room for a moment just to make this suspicious. I'll be right back.
Wow.
Well,
So you would hear a voice in your mind that says, "Who do you serve? And if you are not with these people, then what is your purpose to being here?"
At the moment, I serve the Spore Lord. I forgot his name. I'm
Some
trying
guy.
to spread, the fungi. I'm here to like spread my chaos spore, abyssal chaos spores around. I have a zombie that can assimilate people, which I think you'll appreciate. And my plan is to assimilate my friends. Eventually, I just need the right moment. So if you kill them, it's not going to help me. So let me help you help me.
Alright. Back to the other channel. Alright, so the Alhoon kind of stands there for a moment, and then it sort of starts laughing and will vanish, ending combat. I'll say the stuns will wear off momentarily because they only last a minute. But yeah, it seems like for whatever reason, this Alhoon has left the area. What do you all want to do?
Okay, so, well, I'm just gonna assume that, you know, Charlie didn't hear because, even though he wasn't stunned, because he was, like, you know, so focused on the combat with the ghouls. But afterwards, I would ask, you know, what did you do to get rid of him? Because I saw what happened, right? Like, he just started laughing. and
You
then
did
vanished.
not. The last thing you saw was Kai walk off into the darkness to the north. I don't know if any of you saw that. Maybe. Oh, you know who may have seen it? I think Elise saw it, but she didn't hear what he said. She just saw him walk
Was
up
up
to
here.
the Alhoon, and a moment later, the Alhoon laughed and vanished. So definitely a
Oh,
little
okay.
suspicious.
Well, I would say, you know, good job on getting rid of him. Do you have anything on him?
The Alhoon, he didn't die. He left with his stuff.
No, I'm asking Kai, because I didn't see what happened to him.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know. He's essentially vanished and he's gone to the abyssal plane to
Wait, the fuck?
speak with my manager because
Wait, the fuck?
essentially the Alhoon is essentially a Karen. So
oh,
he's gone to
Wait.
speak to my manager.
That's fine, but where the fuck is he? Because I want to fucking kill him.
I just told you he's gone to the abyssal plane to speak to my manager.
insight check.
Oh, I mean, does anyone even have to roll?
I was gonna say, like,
I mean,
I
if you
don't have
want
the
to
best
roll,
insight, but even I
but
can-
yeah, you
Why
don't,
would I not want to roll?
because you probably wouldn't believe him. that would make any sense to you?
It's Kai.
Yeah,
I don't believe
know
him
if
at
I
the
really
moment.
believe him. I think the question is more just like, is he telling the truth?
Yeah, it's just
not-
It's
Well-
easy to believe that he's lying.
I mean, it usually versus PCs, like there aren't roles for like deception and such. It's just kind of whether you believe what they're saying or not.
No. I don't buy the
Well-
guy who stunned us.
Okay. I struck a deal with him. I struck a deal with him. He liked my gumption. And my he asked me about my spore lord and shit, and I told him the truth. And he was fine with that, and then he just decided to pop off, essentially.
Right. Quick question: what was it that the deal you offered him that made him want to?
I didn't offer him no deal. I just had a conversation.
About what?
I just told you.
I don't
Well,
buy the guy who mind blasted us wanted to know about your mushroom, dude.
Yeah, he's old friends with my mushroom dude.
Well, I mean,
Right,
he was
you're not
able to
gonna
get rid
tell
of
us
it,
why.
so I mean, that's something. I mean,
Yeah.
the results
Okay,
speak
fine.
for themselves.
Right. Alright, fine.
But Kai,
Well-
just so you know, if he, meets us again in combat, I'm gonna try to kill him.
do I believe what Kai is saying that
Again,
I
it's
don't
up to-
believe what Kai is saying.
That's kind of up to you. Like I said, versus PCs, it's just like whether or not you believe what they're saying. It's not really as much the role versus him.
But either way, good job, Kai, for getting rid of him. I'm just gonna go take a look.
No,
at
I'm
this.
I'm just all powerful now, AI.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Can I have a look at
This
these?
thing.
Actually,
Circle
I've kind of in the past had you roll versus each other, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of
Mostly
forget
me.
from game to game. I guess I'll ask the group. Would you rather have it rolls versus each other, or just the that rule where it's like whether or not you want to believe
Well,
someone?
I mean,
My-
I prefer
my-
roles. It's more concrete.
My personal opinion is like sometimes, like I would say like especially for stuff like persuasion, like both parties submit and like agree to like, okay, we'll roll for this because I don't know what my character would do. But other than that, it's just like with stuff like this, it's like, do you believe me?
Yeah, it's
That's my
kind of
Yeah, I think as long as it's not
um,
going directly against someone's will, then yeah.
Yeah, I
but-
found out that I think the rules is written say like for player versus player like discussion, there isn't any rolling for the what's it called, like the social skills. But as an option, we can do something like that if you prefer. I think it makes it a little bit
Oh,
more
I'm happy to-
interesting if you just like decide whether or not you want to believe a fellow player. But again, we can do it more with the rolls if you like.
I'm fine doing. I don't know. It's
Well, how about we do a quick vote?
I'm happy doing
in chat, say rolls or no rolls, or just rolls or no. Do a quick vote.
I'll just type in the Discord chat.
Oh,
So I need a lease.
Oh, sorry.
oh, Charlie voted no roles also in Discord.
Oh, it's
All right,
close.
so no rolls.
But we're doing no rolls. All right. So
Well, no, because we've done. Oh no, I was actually doing something.
yeah, I realized I
No,
was
okay.
doing it
We've
wrong,
done-
so that's why I'm giving the option.
Yeah,
now.
we've done roles with like Elise and stuff. Just
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
I think also it's the fact that it depends like what it is. Like when Elise is lying, considering you've built Elise to be a good liar, and it's that thing that it's up to people. If people want to do roles on certain things, I'm fine with it. Just generally, I think overall, and then
Well-
to play with it that way.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
we
It's not,
can.
if Patchwork wants to roll for it, I'll roll for it. It's not a issue for me.
Yeah. Set in
I
stone.
mean,
No, it's
if
4
I,
or 5.
it's like if I don't do an insight check or something, then Patchwork believes. But if she has doubts, then it's like
All
No,
right.
it's fine. We can
Well,
roll for that.
that's
Alright,
how
so-
I feel about it, at least.
So Kai,
Patrick has
are
a
you?
little dice on the inside of her that decides whether or not she's going to trust someone or not.
So
Yeah.
Kai, are you changing your vote to rolls then?
Yeah.
All right. So then rolls would have it. So we'll keep rolling. Go ahead, Patchwork. Do an insight check.
Yeah, I did. It's
Oh,
nat 20.
26. You don't think he's telling you everything?
Even with a 13, even whatever I rolled, I wouldn't believe Kai was telling me everything anyway. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You don't. You don't think he's. Well, actually, did you roll deception? Give me a deception, Kai.
I did with a thingy.
Oh, okay. So, what did you roll for your deception?
18.
And
18. Okay. So yeah, Patchwork would get the feeling that Kai is not telling her everything.
I mean, I knew that before, but yeah.
could I have can I still be Bob's that
Her
roll?
roll? I guess. But then, like, you would
Yeah, I wanna
literally
do that.
be like
I noticed
attacking
you
her at this point with
casting
your
that
magic.
spell.
Yeah, everyone would see.
I'm not.
it.
No, it's only. Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's less useful when you're trying to be deceptive if you're like actively, sabotaging her abilities.
you still we automatically know something's dodgy.
Yeah, that would definitely kind of give away the game right there. If you're like,
You-
because well, why don't we do a break? Because we're definitely past halfway. And then we
Yep.
can continue.
Yeah, even with your roll on deception of an 18 and my 13, I still don't buy you. I still
Yeah,
think you're bullshit.
There's kind of like benefits to both. I find it more interesting when the players don't get rolls and you just kind of have to socially deduce like from what's going on, but also it kind of penalizes those who put a lot of points into things like insight and
deception, persuasion, insight,
Charisma.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So
My suggestion is like blanket roll, no rolls, but also reserve. I'm sorry, no rolls, but reserve the right to like submit to a roll if you are like, you know what, I'll let you, see if I'm lying for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I would.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine
no,
with that. Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
sure.
and I don't mind no rolls for like the most part. Just like for big stuff,
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to have,
Because like if
some
I'm trying to
actual- it
persuade
gives some
somebody,
actual tension.
Yeah, like if
Oh,
I'm
well-
trying to persuade somebody, I don't want to roll for that. It's like, do they? I want to actually make an argument. Do they?
Yeah.
Does their player choose to, agree with me basically? Because if it's roll for it, then it's like, oh well, your free will is now gone because you failed the roll. You have to.
Yeah.
Agree
Well,
with me.
I mean, even if you used roll, you'd still have free will, but you're supposed to be interpreting what someone says like favorably or disfavorably, depending on the roll. Like, if you persuade an NPC, like, if you say, slit your throat, and you roll like a 35, like, they're still not going to slit their throat, because that would be ridiculous.
You know what? I'll just lie down for
Unless
you.
you
Here,
could
let me
make,
just get
like,
my neck
a ridiculously good
Drink-
argument for them to slit their throat, which I guess it's possible.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, drink
Drink
this.
the Kool-Aid, bitch.
Yeah, you still have free
Well,
will
like-
unless it's a charm or compulsion. It's
True,
like
and
high
that's why I said,
persuasion isn't magic. It just
Yeah,
it
true.
makes things look favorably upon your words. That's all it does. So
Well, like I said, because like sometimes you might want to, say like, okay, I don't know if my character would agree with you or not. So because of that, I want to like roll to see, or have you roll and see if persuade me,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You could.
I mean,
You know,
if Kai was like, Charlie, kill the innocent, laborers in our camp, like, he could roll as high as he wants. You could still say, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, absolutely.
No, like
yeah,
I
okay,
said, I
that's-
think
Maybe-
I think definitely
Maybe like you would go, like maybe if you rolled really high, you'd go, Kai, that's not a good idea. Whereas if you rolled really low, you take out your sword and stab him.
yeah, true.
Because, yeah, obviously you're like, evil! But yeah, if he's like,
Mhm.
well, Kai is a silly guy. He's just silly. Oh, Kai,
Yeah.
always
You know,
telling
this-
me to murder people. You scamp. It's just
Roll
different
with
ways of
That's
taking.
that's kind of how Charlie's had to deal with him because like I feel like if I was playing Charlie like 100% true, I would have attacked Kai already.
Yeah, I
Um,
You were
mean,
playing
but
Charlie
I'm
100%
it's.
true, you
I
just
mean,
killed all
you've
of us.
probably been in military situations as a paladin, so like orders sometimes come down of things that you would question. That doesn't mean you go murder your commanding officer right away. It just means you're like, you could be torn on something. It kind of depends on like what Kai's doing, because you also know he's an ally and he's saved your ass. Like it's
well,
kind
yeah,
of
he
a,
Also-
plays it off good. Like the only time where I've considered like kind of like actually
I'm gonna
treating
be
him
right back. I
hostile
gotta
is
use
when
the
he.
bathroom. Sorry, I gotta go. But yeah,
No, you're good.
I'll be right
Uh,
back.
The only time I've like considered treating Kai hostile was in the Abyss when he like tried to make a deal with that one guy, and I was like, but then like later he played it off that he was just trying to save us, and he did kind of save us. So, I
Yeah.
had no
You know,
room to really be mad
I
at him.
will. If Rolt was Quentin,
Even
Quentin
when
would
he-
think he's just making a deal to save us.
Even when he was trying to turn Carl into a zombie.
Well,
That's
that I
the other
just
thing,
feigned ignorance. I was just like, oh, the zombie must have been accidentally doing it.
That's the other thing. That's what I take
Whoopsie
into account when I
daisy.
do this. When I do this stuff, I take into account the past history. Like Kai has actively lied. So I'm like, Kai just lies to benefit himself. I'm not judging him for it. It's just about to. Rolt just
Well,
hates.
to be fair, he
Alhoon.
hasn't. To be fair, he hasn't once like actually tried to actively hurt the party. Yeah, I'd say like even when he's like doing stuff that's like really evil, it's like still for the benefit of the party. It's just
No, I agree.
there's a moral line that Charlie's not cool with. That
I
Kai
100% agree
Remind
with you.
you
crosses all
about
the
that
time.
time when there was two Kais and he did actually try to hurt us.
Well, that was different.
that is a
It's
good
not
point.
entirely his fault. That.
Well, okay, he had the same excuse that you did for your transformation. He was under the influence of dark magic. Charlie doesn't know how that works, like he doesn't know the meta knowledge of what it was, I try to not like imbue my character with meta knowledge, like he just knew that Kai was under the influence of dark magic, and that was all,
Yeah, and that's the
And I
story I'm
would've-
sticking to.
And I will admit, Kai's dark impulses, as much as they're dodgy, are always for the betterment of the group. It's just the fact of just like Rolt hates Alhoon because of this moment, and he's just like, I want to kill it.
Rolt
Yeah,
sure
I mean,
has a
Alhoon-
hard time letting shit go, doesn't he? He's just like, you dared inconvenience me, death.
Right, Rolt's a sugar boy. Rolt's got a sugar daddy as his patron. Of course, this kid has an issue letting shit go. Rolt was poor, broke into a party, got hooked up with a genie, made a deal, and now does all this shit. Rolt definitely has letting shit go issues.
Oh, you
He's
dared
the most-
slightly inconvenience me, death.
You fucked with me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's
Like,
lucky I don't have
holy
wish.
shit.
I'd have wished the guy dead. If I had wished it, I wish that Alhoon death. As soon as I get
No,
wish, the first thing I
he's
wish-
my new patron now.
Oh no.
If I
This
Oh,
Alhoon?
I don't even-
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you
catch
get a
them all
new
now.
patron every week.
Yeah.
Your go-to is just
I-
like, I want to leave my current patron.
Eventually, your current patron is gonna get really upset with you.
It's alright,
that
I've done
Spore
worse
Zombie's
shit.
just gonna start like attacking, like he's gonna stop following Kai's orders and just start attacking our village. We're gonna come back and the Spore Zombie's gonna have an army.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, like our
we-
camp's gonna be fucking decimated by this spore zombie.
I was like there, but if we got TPK'd, I was like, it's alright, I've got Quentin back in charge, this will be fun. I just go back to
I knew you were gonna
Quinton.
be sassy about that. I knew you were gonna try to be sassy about that. I'm like, no, you can't be sassy
Quentin's what?
because his main character is still alive, even if we got TPK'd today.
If we got TPK'd, the new party is
Hey.
Quinton hiring a bunch of people to come find us.
Wait, if you
And
guys
Quinn
got
will be like, I
TPK'd,
told
would
you so.
since I was in the background, would I have just like ran away, or would I have died as well?
Up to you.
Mm-mm.
Tactical retreat.
I don't know. I probably would have died fighting. I would have tried to.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't see Charlie running away.
Yeah.
Guys,
He's
have you
not
been
running
watching
away.
the 1D&D videos?
No.
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 Every day, the official YouTube D&D YouTube channel has been releasing like a breakdown of the new classes. It just looks like so much fun. I cannot wait. As soon as it comes out, I'm redoing my character with the new rules.
I'm not.
It's probably going to be a little bit weaker because they nerf paladins a little bit, but I don't care.
I'm sticking to
Yeah.
I got into 5e. I'm sticking with 5e for as long as I can.
Conservative.
They made Smite a once around bonus action.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, so eats up your bonus action, and it's only once around, so it's significantly weak. But they added some other goodies for paladins, including the new weapon masteries, which is pretty cool. Honestly, if that I didn't even know. I might, if that happens, I may. I don't know. I may just retire Charlie.
What?
I don't know. Well, just because I don't know if they have all the rules for. I would have to
If what
entirely
happened?
rebuild it. Well, when 1D&D comes out, it's not if, it's when. Just because I don't
Yeah.
know if they have Shatter Kai as a
I mean-
playable race. I don't know if.
Is
It's just gonna be
Raven
weird.
gonna switch over?
Yeah, no, it's backwards compatible, so you can have a 5th edition character with the. Well, it's still 5th edition. It's just the 2024 handbook is what people are calling it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's you can have both handbooks playing together. So I can have a 2024 paladin, and you can play like an original handbook paladin aside
An OG
alongside.
Yeah.
Yes. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I might completely rebuild Charlie, or maybe retire him. I don't know.
Aw. Well, miss him.
I don't know. I'll have
That's
to look and see.
It's only if you
Because
want
he's just not gonna be. Well, he's not gonna be the same character. I don't know if they have a Shatter Kai like playable race in the new handbook. And I don't know if they'll have Hexblade, and Hexblade is like what my character is almost entirely built around. You know, because I have a
So then
significantly
don't
higher
rebuild
charisma.
him. So then don't
Or don't.
rebuild him.
Don't change to 1D&D. Leave it as this.
There's your solution. If 1D&D is going to change every single aspect of your character to the point where he's unrecognizable, then just don't do it. If you have the option to not do it.
I mean, I have the
Or
option.
build a whole new character. Or just build a whole new character.
I'll have to see. I don't know how it looks. The Warlock hasn't been released yet. I know what the Paladin side of him would look like, and it has some buffs and some debuffs.
Alright, is everyone back?
The fighter part would be a lot better.
Yeah.
Alright. So what do you want to do? I assume continue through the tunnel?
Well, I'd like to investigate these pillars a bit. Because you said there was some, like, arcane stuff about them.
That was on the floor down here.
Can I have a look at that?
Yeah, if you have Arcana proficiency, you might know something.
I have Arcana expertise.
Well, then you probably know something. Well,
Definitely
the
know something.
symbols, while you don't know exactly what they are, seem very similar to some sort of like teleportation circle. But again, it's not exactly what this is. You're not sure how the Alhun used it, but yeah, you believe that someone with the right magic could use this to teleport here.
Okay. And the one over here? Is that the same?
Those are just pillars.
Those are just pillars. Okay.
Yeah, those are support structures.
And is the light still glowing on it or nah?
No, after he teleported, a little while later it went out. And the Guardian...
Do I know if...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, do I know if we destroyed the symbols, like is it are they still able to use it, or if we destroy the symbols, we could disrupt it, or would that be too dangerous?
It would probably be easier to dispel it than destroy the floor. That could release the energy and blow up.
Right. I'm just thinking it might inconvenience them a little bit.
But I mean,
If we
the
destroy their
floor,
teleportation pad.
the floor isn't invulnerable, so you could try to break it. It's just that's a dangerous way of dealing with magic.
Yeah. I'll bring that point up to the group. Like it may be worth dispelling them just to inconvenience them. However, breaking the floor would be very dangerous.
Well, if we dispel it, can they just come back and redo it, or is it like?
I don't think they would be able to rebuild it right away. Right?
It's hard to say. You don't know what type of magics they have, but you don't believe so.
Take them a while to put it back up.
I mean, does anybody else have dispel magic?
Yeah.
No.
First question: are we going to short rest anytime soon?
I suppose
I'm
now would
good.
be not a bad time to short rest. I could use a bit of a bit of a breather as well.
Well, that's fine, because if we're going to short rest, I'll dispel it myself, because everything for me comes back on a short rest. So I'll dispel the magic circle.
I could, but I've used up most of my more powerful magic, so I'd like to keep what I still have left.
No, that's okay.
All
I've got
right.
it.
Well, why don't
But I have to do it.
roll you dispel it, and we'll take a short rest.
Yep. Done.
So you're a 9th level warlock, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I only have 5th spell slot.
Wait, no, we're eighth level.
8. I have 4th.
Do you dispel at 5th level at level 8?
No, I think it's 4th. I think it's just because it doesn't. I think I just clicked 5th by accident.
Oh, okay. So you would have to make a roll. Charisma roll.
Okay.
DC is 15.
Wait! I cast guidance on him if I can reach him.
Okay. You can't cast guidance as a reaction. It would be too late at this point. You'd have had to do it before.
Nope.
So yeah, unfortunately, that would fail. I don't think guidance would help there anyway. So at least this attempt, you are. Yeah, you'd still use the spell. This attempt, you were unable to dispel it.
Right, before we short rest, action, I've got the Rod of the Pack Keeper to give myself a spell slot back, and I'll do it again.
Okay.
So, charisma check.
Are you,
This time do guidance.
yeah, I was gonna say you
No,
get a guidance
too late.
this time, but 16 would make it
But you need it.
regardless, and the symbols would kind of just go out, vanish.
So he teleported from that thing?
He teleported to that thing, and then he teleported somewhere else because he just vanished. So you assume
Yeah.
he cast teleport.
Yeah, he teleported further up north, and then we don't know.
Well, Elise
I'm just saying
claims that,
that's what this sigil was, right?
this is where he originally came in. Elise says that she saw him talking to Kai, then he just cast a spell and vanished.
Yeah. And Rolt is just very suspicious because right now he hates all Alhoon and wants them all dead.
Fair enough.
Because he got stunned by one.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He got minorly inconvenienced, and now that he needs to. He needs to.
he gave me a headache. They must
He
all
needs-
die.
He was minorly inconvenienced. Now he needs to go commit some war crimes.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
it's time for some genocide
100.
on Alhoons.
What?
They gave him a headache.
100.
Well then, shall we continue forward?
Right.
Well, anyway, yeah, what do you want to do?
Did we want to show?
Short rest.
All right, just right here.
How
Yeah.
about we do it behind my Guardian of Fate
Yeah,
that's the left?
Yeah, we'll do it behind the rock, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit safer maybe.
All right. So,
Sinks of tear on everybody.
so you're attempting to
I'll say a
pass an
prayer.
hour. I assume your camp is not here. It's somewhere in the
Yeah, it's
close
just
area.
Dainara.
Yeah, we don't have to know exactly where it is, but generally you would have to actually go to it to, be there. But it's not with you
And
right now.
I can't short rest and do a ritual to bring back my familiar, can I?
No, casting
No.
a spell interrupts a rest.
Okay. I'll have to short rest and leave without furious.
Alright, so time is passing. It is now 9:30 in the morning. An hour has passed, no issue. So go ahead and spend a short rest if you want to benefit.
Okay. Yeah. EA question. Yeah, I'm going back to full.
Yeah, I'm back to 4. Even there was one more than I needed.
Alright, so shall we
I
go on?
I'm
one
gonna
moment,
drink a
against your
potion as
interest.
well.
I have enough spell slots left. I can.
Oh, save your spell slots. I'll just use I'll use a couple potions.
Okay. Could you give me the bottles back though? I can make more than afterwards.
Yeah, can do. Where is it? Yeah, I'll use one greater healing, which is 1d or 44 plus 4, right?
Yeah, greater is 4d4 plus 4.
So 9. waste of a potion. Got me to full. So, alright, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Onward then.
Onward and outward.
So you are.
I get that one bottle.
You are moving on, continuing towards the keep. So your journey underground continues. There are some smaller groups, but for the most part, you avoid them, and they avoid you. And you are able to make it into a new area. Alright, so we'll be coming in at the bottom here. Release and patchwork. So there's a lot of dripping noises coming from the area ahead of you, and again you think that you hear the sounds of ghouls moving through these tunnels, but you believe you're much closer, or possibly even under the keep right now. What do you want to do?
Do you want me to scout ahead again?
Yeah, no, that could be a good idea. Yeah.
It's 10:30 in the morning at this point.
Alright, I'll stealth forward.
Okay. So another thing I was doing, if your character is stealthing, put this symbol on you while you're moving through the tunnels, like the ninja symbol.
Alright.
Just so I know if you'll have to make a roll or not. If you're being quiet. Alright, so as you get up north here, you would see a door. And you believe you hear... Well, actually, with a 9, you wouldn't hear anything unless you want to do an active.
We'll do an active, or we'll look for things.
Okay. So you go up to the door and listen. Yeah, you think you hear some movement inside. It's hard to say how much, though.
Okay. I will motion to the group and let them know that there's movement inside this door.
Okay.
Actually, maybe we should use a different marking for stealth. Something that's higher up on the list. I don't really see it. It's good. Oh, anyway, what are you gonna do?
Well, we'll try and open the door.
Alright, so the large double door is closed. As you try to open it, you would find it's also locked.
Alright. I will try to stealthily pick the lock.
Alright. It's a good stealth symbol. Maybe I should change the invisibility symbol and make the ninja the stealth one. Guess I could use, what is this? Does this do anything right now? I could use the boot for stealthing. That might be better. Yeah, we'll say if you guys want to be stealthing, use that boot symbol. It's like 3 rows down, so it's a lot easier to find than the ninja mask. Where is it? It's called tread. Yeah, tread. Okay. So you are attempting to pick the lock. Go ahead and give me a Thieves' Tools check.
21.
All right. Quick question. The 4 is your proficiency modifier, right?
I think the 3 is my proficiency modifier, the 4 is my dexterity, and the 5 is my gloves of thievery.
All right, I keep forgetting you have gloves of thievery. All right, so you would successfully open the door. Or unlock it anyway.
Yeah. Can I open it very quietly and very stealthily and carefully? To try to peek in?
Though at this point, I would need another stealth check.
I thought it was better to say initiative rolls.
Alright, so you are able to peek inside. And I'm just going to move your token in to take a look. So that is what you would see. Looks like some sort of strange chapel area, as there are the wooden benches and some sort of obsidian altar. Also in this room, as you see, are 2 large creatures, which luckily don't notice you.
Do I see anything that would be of interest to our group?
If you want, you can make another active perception. You would not.
Okay. Alright, then I'll go back to can I relock the door?
You could. You'd have to make another stealth check, though. Okay, so you spend a moment using your picks, and you believe the door is once again locked.
Okay. Then I will continue north.
Okay, so there's a large pipe going across the floor here, which would be difficult to terrain to move over, as it extends about 3 feet up out of the floor. Doesn't sound like there's any noise coming from within it, though.
Okay, I'll just hop over it.
Okay, so a hallway extends to the west, where there are a couple of turns south, but it also continues north.
Remind me, are we heading in a particular direction, or are we just exploring at this point?
Well, the marketplace was east, and we entered the city from the east, so the tunnel should take us west and maybe north. I don't know.
I mean, you're looking for
under the
Blackwater, right? That's why you're under the keep right now?
Yeah.
Now, you haven't
see any
you haven't seen any signs of movement with your survival or perception. at least nothing other than like ghoul tracks within the dust. So you don't think Blackwater or his people have been to this area, or if they have, it was a while ago.
Okay, I'll keep moving north then.
All right. So you would see a couple of different turns, and you would hear something in the darkness over here.
I will stealth forward and try to check it out.
Okay. So as you get to there, you would see several ghouls around the hole here. And looks like one of those shadow ghasts from before, a little further down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Just at the edge of your vision.
And anything to the north?
So far, you don't see anything to the... No.
Okay. I will quietly retreat and come to this door.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
Oh, and
I'll
your
try to...
I assume your dagger is not lit up right now.
No, it's not. I've got the night vision goggles. I'm using those.
All right, so you walk up to the door. Again, it's a large wooden door, no markings. Oh, suddenly the ground gives out from underneath you. I would
love that.
need a athletics to try to grab the side. I'll say athletics
Can I
or
use-
a dex save.
Or dex save?
Yes. To try to avoid. Alright, so 19 would be enough. You would jump sideways as the floor, or you jump south, I guess, as the floor gives way underneath you.
Do we hear that?
Oh yeah, that definitely made some noise.
Alright, if we hear that, Rolt's going to say to Patchwork, Patchwork,
I
turn your
need
lights off.
I need initiative rolls.
My lights are turned off. I can't see.
Go ahead and move
that's
yourself
fine.
off the hole.
I don't even know
Elise.
where I am. Oh.
So
Okay.
move yourself south before the hole because you deck saved. Well, not into the door.
Sorry, I'm mixing up my rights and lefts.
All right, but yeah, give me initiative rolls.
This is what you're coming into, Charlie, next week. So start planning.
All right, so the noise definitely alerted a few things in the area. The first to act as this happens is there's a bunch of angry noises. It's going to be Elise. So you hear screeches coming from the area you just saw, and also screeches coming from the north up here, where you did not see.
Okay. I will bonus action light up my dagger.
Okay, mark yourself with the light icon.
Then can I try can I actually no, can I not? I'm not gonna light up my dagger. Instead, can I jump over this hole or like skirt around it to get to the door and try to open it?
I would need an acrobatics check to try to skirt this under duress. Usually you could do it normally, but since you're under duress, there's a chance you might fall. Yeah, so you easily make your way over there, and I assume you're using your action to unlock the door, so go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check. Yes, 17 would be enough, and the door is now unlocked. You'd be,
Can I?
you can item interaction to open it if you want.
I don't think I'll do that, but I think I will use my my bonus action to hide, to stealth.
You are
possible.
currently
Trying
stealthing
to-
still. 'Cause you
Okay,
have the stealth
I'll-
mark on you.
Yeah, I'll use my action to hide.
Well, you are hiding. You have to use your action. You already used your action to pick the lock anyway, so you couldn't do that. Alright,
Can
so
I?
rolls.
Can I then open? Can I crack the door open then to see what's in there? see if it's worth hiding in there?
Sure. You take a quick look in the room. This is what you see.
Any
Alright,
immediate
rolls.
danger? No, I'll slip
Alright.
inside.
Grab
Oh,
Patrick's
step
hand
inside.
and
Alright, so the door is open. Go
grab
ahead.
Patrick. Will grab Patrick's hand and walk her up. Now, I have 35 feet of movement, which harder than dragging
You
Patrick
can drag her
is...
3 squares.
Does he have to drag if I'm going along?
I think he's just trying to get you extra movement.
No, I'm trying to, because she can't see, and I don't want her to turn her
Oh.
light on yet. I'm kind of
Yeah.
with
I
us.
see. I mean, you can just ready an action to lead her, but yeah, we'll say if you're grabbing her to move her, then you would just move with him, unless you want to resist that.
No, I'm not resisting.
Alright, so he kind of pulls you down the hall this way in the dark.
Let me see it. Alright, yeah, so that we were here, so that gives me 20 feet. Okay, so that's 20 feet. I get Patchwork next to Kai, which gives me 25 feet, and I leave Patchwork. I let go of her hand.
So you're gonna dash?
No, I have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah,
That's
but
an
you're
outfit.
dragging, so you're moving at half speed.
Okay, so it's alright, cool. So Patchwork will be behind me then. So is that where I'd be, or one back?
Yeah, you'd be there if you were. Basically, because you grabbed her and you're kind of dragging her down the hall.
Well, I wasn't sure if she was coming willingly, if it was still dragging or not. Okay, I will, for the minute, any enemy that turns the corner that starts coming to, do I want to do that or do I want to do this? I'm going to say to Kai, Kai, where is she? Kai, do you think it'll be worthwhile to do casting darkness on something, and then if they come towards us, I can do a gust of wind and push them back? What do you think?
Alright.
Sure. Sounds good.
Patchwork.
Well, I will.
Or wait. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that was that, so I dragged her, so I will do darkness. I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast for a sneak comes around the corner and starts heading toward, gets too close to us.
So
Like,
you
near,
already
basically.
used your action to drag Patchwork.
Oh, don't worry then. Then that's all I do.
I mean,
just
I
talk to Kai
guess
and that's
if
it.
you really wanted to, you could ready an action to
No, it's
move
okay.
with Patchwork to guide her, but then you would have had to wait for her turn.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We'll leave it as what it is, because,
Okay.
yeah, I was only prepared.
So
Thinking
Patchwork,
about
your ally kind of moves you
Oh.
down the hall a bit as he's looking around frantically for attackers. What do you want to do?
I am going to take the dodge action, and I'm going to say, Rolf, Kai, tell me when it's safe to turn on my lights. I can't do anything like this.
Okay. So that is going to be it for. An enemy is acting somewhere. Alright, that enemy finishes its turn. Another enemy is acting. And another enemy is acting. What's this Alright, Kai.
Okay, I'll do darkness on my quarterstaff. And then I'll bonus action shillelagh. How big is darkness? I can't remember.
15-foot radius. So you can go ahead and put a radius on your token for the spell. Mark yourself as concentrated.
Okay.
Roll says the patchwork, like, there's no point doing your light thing now. Guys in darkness, you wouldn't see a thing anyway.
It's teal
And
darkness.
Patchwork dress
and then I'll move over here, and then I'll.
size.
Okay, so you are concentrating on darkness, slowly moving down the hallway. Your turn would be ending. So another enemy is acting somewhere. This one you can actually hear. It's not stealthy. You would hear a noise from the north hallway up here. New round, Elise. Oh wait, I guess we are over, so we might want to end here.
Yeah.
Let's do MVP votes.
In fairness, the idea is that the darkness creates a protection barrier that no one can see down, so we can't get jumped. And we just wait till Charlie gets back next week.
Unless something can see
I have
through
blind
magic
sight, so.
darkness.
I sent you mine in DM. My vote.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized you can see who I voted for.
I'm not looking. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so Kai,
it's okay,
with
I'll
3 votes, you are MVP. So you gain an inspiration point. You can have up to 5 of those, remember. Does anyone want to claim inspiration for roleplay? Alright.
No.
Well, good game, everyone, and we'll pick it up next week.
Yep, I'll actually be present next week. Sorry about the complications, guys.
No, it happens.
Oh, it happened.
And unless you have to go like ASAP, Raven, I just had one question about like backstories and stuff. Like I know sometimes you'll use story points for like certain character specific stuff. But like as far as like writing backstories, like let's say for example, writing like making an antagonist. How much do you like? Do you want me to just kind of give you kind of like a surface level character, and then have you kind of decide like what they're doing or how
as
they're
much
acting
as
and
you
stuff,
want to put
or-
into it. So if you want to write something detailed, I can roll with it. To introduce it into the story, that's where it'll start costing story points.
Yeah, and I totally understand that. I just didn't know because like I've had a DM one time that like he didn't want me to do too much work because he wanted it to be like more in his control. I just didn't know like what your.
I reserve the right to change stuff around to make it fit with the story, but the more you give me to work with, the more I can work with it.
Okay,
So-
perfect. That's perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll probably be sending you some stuff.
I'm just taking
Peace
some
out.
notes. But
I also have a question.
yeah.
I made a redesign of Patchwork. I sent that to you. I want to update the picture in Roll20.
Update your. I think you can update the picture yourself, can't you?
I don't know how, because last time you did it for me, so I thought I'd
just-
ask you.
You just click on edit, and it should give you the option to change your portrait.
But she'd have to turn it into a token first.
Well, is she changing your token or her portrait?
Both.
I think her
thought.
token.
I think you have the option to change both your portrait and your token pictures. If you want to turn
You have the
something
option.
into a token, here, I'll give you the token stamp thing I use, which is pretty good.
Yeah, token stamp is awesome.
Just go and use this along with your picture. You can turn your picture into a token, and then download it and set it as your token picture. But you should be able to do all that stuff with your character because you have complete control over the sheet anyway. If you have any questions, though, let me know.
Cool. All right. Well, see you guys. I'll be able to properly participate next week.
You're gonna take off?
Yeah, I'm taking off. Probably gonna go to the park. We're at an amusement park, actually. So I was just chilling at
Oh,
our.
fun.
Yeah, we've got a little cabin like on the premises, so I was just chilling there, you know.
Nice.
But I think I'm gonna go meet up with everyone else in the park.
Sounds good. Well, have fun. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem. Peace out, guys.
See ya.
Actual next
Bye.
week. Toodles. Gotta go help put my granddad to bed. So see you later. Bye bye.
All right. Bye. Yeah, I'm
Bye.
gonna take off too.
Alright, see you all later.
Bye.